Alright, back on the no moving duels. Um, where's our opponent? But yeah, I did NMPZ duels yesterday, and now we're gonna be doing some no moving duels. So I'll get to pan around this time. Alright, finally have an opponent. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Just got Japan. That on the poles is very common in Japan with the low cam. Um, we have the really wide blur at the bottom of the car with the lower camera. And you see roads with the two outer white lines like that a lot in Japan. And then, of course, that black and yellow sticker on the pole. I'm just going to go there. Alright, our opponent was a lot closer. That's fine. Okay. Next location. For a second, I thought it was NMPZ, and I was like, forgot I could pan around. Okay, the Gen 2 is interesting. We're just in Europe. This kind of looks like something you would see in the UK, but I'm not really sure if it's the UK. I think I'm just gonna go the UK. It was Ireland. Well, at least that's closer than Latvia. So we're gonna knock off some points. Alright, next location. I don't know why it's glitching at the bottom of my screen. That was weird. Ooh. Is this new Panama coverage? With the truck? This really doesn't look like any other African country that, or any African country you would have with the truck. I think this is Panama. Yeah, this definitely is in Africa. But I could be wrong. It was just Panama. Alright, our opponent goes near Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Alright, this is gonna be India. We have an Indian pole with the really bad camera quality. The black and white guardrail like this is pretty common in India. Let's just go somewhere in the middle. Alright, that's fine. Not gonna do too much damage to us. Are we back in... No, we're in Switzerland this time. Alright. Alright, yeah, this is just low cam Switzerland. It's not Japan because we're not driving on the left, we're driving on the right with low cam. It is Switzerland, and this is definitely not Japanese architecture. As I zoom into Japan, just go like in the middle. And hopefully that's an okay guess. Alright. That might knock him out. Wasn't even close to knocking him out. We're in the back of a truck. This time it's probably Africa. Yeah, we're in Kenya. We have the Kenya snorkel with English and the Kenya follow car. This looks pretty north. It's very dry with big mountains. So I'd say somewhere out in this area. But, I mean, it's probably not there. But I'm pretty confident with it. Our opponent goes Nigeria. And it was right on the border with Tanzania. And we knock him out. We win our first duel. Nice. We'll do one more no moving, and then we can maybe do an NMPZ. Are we in low cam? No. Okay. This is Bhutan. So when you have the gray back of the car, that's always Bhutan with the big mountain roads like this. It's always here. Mainly because of the gray car, but the big, like, dense mountains with these little roads going through always usually means Bhutan. Yeah, not really much else to look at here. Alright, that should be fine. You just click middle. Bhutan's a pretty small country. Our opponent didn't even know it was Bhutan. He went Peru. I'll laugh with him. Okay. This is Australia. That's an Australia bollard with all white road lines. You get these types of trees in Australia. Driving on the left side, that's the front of the car, then that's the back, so we're on the left. In terms of region guessing, I have no idea. Usually I just go Victoria, but it could be like Western Australia. I think I'll just leave it over here. Good thing I did, because it was over there. Alright. We lose our first points there. Alright, where are we? I keep forgetting that I can pan. I'm so used to NMPZ. Is this Malta? Those are some really distant mountains, so I don't think it's Malta. Malta's a pretty small island. I don't think you would see mountains like that in Malta. But all the white buildings with the red roofs, it's probably like it could be Portugal. I see those buildings a lot in Portugal. Other people will probably be able to identify that pole, but I do not know that pole. So that's not gonna help me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It could even be like Italy or something. All of these are probably awful. Or some of these are probably like I don't think Italy, I don't know. I'm not sure where I would go here. I think I'm just gonna send Portugal. Kind of anything. Let's see. If that's wrong, then that's not good. If it's just Malta, I'm gonna be really, really mad. Thank goodness I switched it. If I went Malta, that would have been devastating. But alright, that was a good switch. That looks like a. This looks very American off the bat. Um, although I think it's actually Canada. So this is like a meta to determine Canada over the US. If the blur on the Gen 3 Google car only is like more square like this, and the camera is a little bit lower, it's always Canada. Just because they used a different car when they took Street View in Canada. This kind of looks like Quebec, New Brunswick type area. I think I'm gonna go Quebec here though. It could be like, it could even be New Brunswick for all I know. But we're just gonna hope that that's somewhat near the correct location. It's Nova Scotia. That's alright. 385 points off of me. That's fine. Okay. Ooh. What is that monstrosity of a telephone pole? Danger of death. Okay. Okay, we do have a black Gen 4 car, so I think this could be Indonesia. But are we on the... Are we driving on the right? If we're driving on the right, then I think it's Bangladesh. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Alright, Bangladesh. I'd go. I thought, like, Hong Kong, but they speak... Wait, what? Are you kidding me? That's crazy, dude. That's so bad. Alright. One more. Playing Nick G from Australia. That was such a bad guess. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. Alright, we're in the UK. When you see, like, these... Oh wait, no, we're in Ireland. Anyways, when you have the dotted yellow lines on the outside with the dotted white lines in the inside, that signifies Ireland. Nice. 21 points off there. My elo is all the way down to 937. It was at 1,000 like yesterday. It's not good. Alright, this is Mexico. We have the stubby antenna with the octagonal poles. I'm gonna go south, like around that area. Spanish. Alright. Not gonna do much that round. Okay. This looks like the US. We have very American looking poles with this farm looking pretty American. The yellow at the bottom of the guy wires is very American. This car blur is very American with the Gen 4 where you can't see any of the car. That's pretty distinct to the US. I'd probably just go somewhere like Kentucky, Tennessee area. And it ends up being Alabama. That's fine. Gotta try and get some points off of him. Looks like we're back in the US. In at Gore. Gore Mountain is in Vermont, actually. I think we're like in Vermont. This isn't too far from me, actually. Okay, yeah. It could even be New York, but I think it's just Vermont, right? Yeah. Oh, it was New York. I'm an idiot. Gore Mountain is in New York. That's really close to me, actually. Somewhat close to me. Interesting. Alright, we're in India. We have the crappy official camera. That's basically what gives it right away. But we have driving on the left side. Yeah. It looks pretty south. It looks a little tropical. Just a little bit though. I wouldn't go too south. I'd probably go this area, maybe. We need to end on a win here. It was just Bangladesh. I completely forgot they have new coverage like that in Bangladesh. Alright, this should just be India again. Or not, it wasn't even India last time, but it should actually be India this time. That is a cool looking building. Very cool looking buildings. Put the black and white barrier again. Is it? Yeah, it should be India this time. Unless it's Bangladesh again. I'm gonna go near Bangladesh just to be safe, because it could actually just be Bangladesh again. Oh shoot, I think it's Cambodia. Okay, wait, it wasn't. Okay. That's gonna get him out. Well, that's gonna end this video. I need to get my elo up more, so I'm probably gonna play a lot off camera to get that up. And then maybe eventually I'll make another GeoGuessr video.